You taught me how to grow, how to let go, and how to rebuild. Even when we weren't in each other's lives, I found myself building a life with you in my head. It has always been you that I wanted to build a life with. You were always there pushing me to succeed and always remaining optimistic. You have always been my missing puzzle piece, and I'm so happy that I get to build a life with you now.
Jordan has taught me that while letting love go is hard, sometimes it's necessary to create space for growth, so that when that same love comes back to you, it's even better than before.
Spencer, I can't believe we made it. Oh my God. After all the years and the things we've been through together, it's finally here. Today is the day that I become your wife. Phew. Serendipity is my favorite word, not just because it's fun to say, but because it makes me think of us and how lucky I am that I can't look at you. That of all the places that you could have been on August 17th, 2013, you were there. Standing outside of PFT in your black leather jacket and expensive jeans, even though I'm certain it was 1,000 degrees outside. Of all the places in the world, you were there. If I hadn't have walked to dinner with my friend, or if Morgan wouldn't have known someone you were with, I never would have experienced all the love and happiness that you've given me over the past several years. I know our story is far from perfect. For years, we were a beautiful mess, but we've grown through growth and heartache and life, but I wouldn't change that for anything.
Marriage is a gift. It is a gift created by God Himself, and it is a gift that you joyfully share in today. Spencer, today you will give yourself to Jordan as a gift. And Jordan, today you will give yourself to Spencer as a gift. You'll give yourself mind, body, soul, success and failures, strengths and weaknesses. Just as Jesus gave of Himself for the salvation of His church, so too must you give of yourselves for the benefit of one another, for your marriage. See, marriage is not just a gift of yourself, it is a gift of your life. It's not just for today, it's a gift for every day from this day forward. Giving of yourselves willingly, constantly, humbly, one to another, for the betterment of the other. This is the foundation and this is the essence of what a godly marriage entails.
You look amazing. It's okay. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today with Spencer and Jordan to give thanks for the gift of marriage and to share in the joy of their wedding day.
Brings me to our wedding day, the day we take our vows and start the rest of our life as husband and wife. So here goes nothing. Spencer, I vow to be your partner and best friend for the rest of my life. I vow to love you unconditionally, sparky shoes and all, and bad jokes and all. I vow to never stop growing with you and challenging you and myself to try new things. I vow to appreciate and respect you for all that you do for me. I vow to at least attempt to learn how to cook, even though you know I'm bad at it. I vow to support you in all that you do. I vow to have fun with you and remind myself not to take life too seriously. And most importantly, I vow to build a life with you that we love. I love you so much, Spencer, and I'm so happy that we met all those years ago. I'm so proud of the man you are today. I'm so happy to call you my husband.
Jordan, you were without question the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I knew from the moment that we met you were special, and I'm so thankful that we were fortunate enough to cross paths. It's no coincidence that we ended up together, and our story is only beginning. I now know what they mean when they say opposites attract, and my God, am I attracted to you. You light up the room without ever saying a word. You push me to step out of my comfort zone and try new things like no one ever has before. You encourage me to be the best version of myself, and I'll never stop loving you. You mean everything to me. I've waited for this day my entire life, and words can't describe how blessed I am that it's finally here. I can't wait to see what new experiences await us in the future. I'll always stick by your side and be the rock that you deserve. You're the love of my life, and I'm so excited to spend forever with you.
It is my pleasure to pronounce you as husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no person separate. Amen? Amen. Spencer, you may now kiss your bride.
Feels right when it's wrong. I've stayed here too long, but something brings me back to you.
Your all's relationship has had a few twists and turns, but when life brought you two back together, we knew you would be the one. You are kind and caring, and more importantly, able to put up with my brother. You are a welcomed addition to the family, which you already know is a bit of a circus, but you roll well with the punches and keep up. So on behalf of this ragtag bunch of miscreants, I'll say that we are so happy to have you join and can't wait to get to know you better.
Spencer, I'm so glad you came back into Joe's life. My brother always knew that you were never gone for good. I still remember the day that Jordan told me that she was definitely going to marry you, and I couldn't have been happier. You make her smile, laugh at your jokes, keep her on her toes, and just keep life fun. You are the life of the party and always a joy to be around.
Spencer, my best advice for you and having a long and happy marriage is to never forget all the reasons you asked Jordan to marry you. And there's one last thing I want to say. Did you ever know you are my hero? 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
Back to you.
See, marriage was not just created for our individual happiness, it was created for our collective joy and delight. Our joy and delight in God, our joy and delight in one another, our joy and delight in your oneness, your joy and delight in the past, the present, and the future that God has yet to reveal. Your joy and delight in discovering your own happiness and the happiness of your spouse. What makes a marriage is what follows this day. What makes a marriage is not the formalities of today, but what flows from today into tomorrow, the next day, the following weeks, the preceding months, and the subsequent years.